It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Excited to open some power. Or a Stoneforge Misting. I think Stoneforge is the most winning card here. After, like, Chariot and Upheaval. Well, not after, but those two next. Sunfall's been, like, impressive. It's been an impressive sweeper. Not really a pack to follow up with Stoneforge Mystic, huh? I like Ballista and Yogg. Should we draft Black-White Sewer? Yogg's good. I feel like it's, like, actually supported in the cube again, too. We actually trophied with Green-White yesterday. Maybe the Pixie Noble Hierarch, huh? Or Headquarters. Food is still on the overlay from last night. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was pretty tired when I was done streaming last night. What are we drinking? This is a Silk Road brand. One of their black teas. What fucking tea is it? It's not the Earl Grey. I had the Reboss recently. It was pretty decent. I don't think it's the Kimun. It's the Yunnan Black. Yeah. I think this might just, like, be my favorite tea. I've been really happy about it. The Dragon Well that they sell is also really fucking good. I've tried a couple of the other green teas, and I haven't liked them as much as the Dragon Well. I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. A little duress action here. Lion Sash is something for Stoneforge. I just don't play Lion Sash very often, you know. I'm gonna take this Hollowed Fountain, potentially end up a white splash, or a blue splash rather. Hollow Blade's not that high of a pick for me. Oh yeah, Spriggsy. Is that caffeinated? It doesn't sound caffeinated. I like to have like a uncaffeinated tea or two on hand, but I'm kind of a caffeine fiend. Oh, white tea is caffeinated, right? Yeah, this tea looks dope. I should probably draft something, huh? Oh, Intrepid's good. Wandering Emperor and Damnation are both solid. The Necromancy's tempting too, huh? The issue with Wandering Emperor and Damnation is that they're both 4-drops, you know? There's a little more competition for quality 4s. I think I would play the Wandering Emperor over the Damnation so far. You like it as an iced tea. Interesting. Yeah, I need to start making pitchers of tea just to, like, leave in the fridge. Wedding Announcement has impressed me. I'm going to take... Oh, man, Hangerback's really good with Yogg. I think I'm still supposed to take the Courtyard. Just take the good fixing. Yeah, I've always dug tea, but... But I didn't drink much of it when I was in my soda years. I think Oust is better than Cut Down. Sometimes you answer random stuff like a Blightsteel Colossus. Maybe I'm supposed to take Colonnade. I'm gonna take the Colonnade. I'm starting to feel this blue splash. Ooh, Ophiomancer with the Yogg. Yes. I wasn't even thinking about that wheel. I should have been. I think that's gonna be good. Is Vintage Cube embargoed? It is, yeah. We got through their supply lines. Ophiomancer multiple bodies for the Adversary Pump too. Last time you went Dead Guy Ale, you 0-3'd? Oh no. I think we trophied the last time we drafted it. But I have also scrubbed with it this season. So we'll see. I think Yawgmoth's a good start. And we have a synergy with it. Hellblade and Damnation's a combo, huh? Combo of sorts. I don't think this is a bad start. We have one piece of discard. We don't have a pairing for the Stoneforge Mystic, but it's a great white card to pick up. For Yawgmoth, Bitter Blossom and Lingering Souls would be good, and then Skull Clamp as a backup Yogg would be nice. Shieldred, nice. Just get some like individually strong cards in here too. Scrubland. There's a chance Scrubland comes back, though. Oh, yeah, you dude. This is the only type of deck you ever 3-0 with, and it's also the type of deck that gets you the most salty messages. Have you considered that you get more salty messages when you're winning? Oh, this pack's just not good for me, Fury's the best card by a country mile. We have a couple of blue duels, but no blue cards here we're splashing. It's like between like Lean and Relic Warder or maybe Death, even though we don't have like Grief or anything or Solitude yet. Oh, we already have Necromancy. Only so much of that shit you want, right? Could take Porcelain Legionnaire, a little easier on the mana than Relic Warder. Could take Triumph for the blue splash spec. Starting to feel a little too deep. Right, Zarenlol. One of them Swamp playing decks probably wants Shieldred. Underground Sea. Currently, Lurrus doesn't do much. I feel like this is a rabbit hole with no clear end in sight. The blue fixing with no blue cards. Ooh, a Thraben. Ooh, a Batterskull. Yeah, the Batterskull is a little bit more important with the Stoneforge, We're going to take Silent Clearing over Timeless Dragon. I do like me a Timeless Dragon. What non-power blue card are we hoping to splash? So we saw 5 mana Teferi in pack 1, so we're not going to see that one. But 3 mana Teferi would be solid, and the Fractured Identity would be pretty sweet. Oh, Fallen Shinobi. Fallen Shinobi could be really good. There's a Novice Inspector here, though. I think we need more early game plays. I really want that Shinobi, especially if we end up with like Bitter Blossom or something. Like, it plays pretty well with Ovimancer. But I think the Novice Inspector is where it's at. Fuck aim. Do we take Plateau for the 4th splash? Probably supposed to grab this Sarah Paragon, Some actual playables here. Am I having any Moto issues? Nah. My biggest Moto issue right now is that sometimes I have to sleep instead of cubing. Oh no, some of my viewers can't get in. Hopefully it gets resolved soon. They'll patch that. Needing to sleep ever. Nice. You're a bit short on playables because I spent so many picks on mana. But we have some filler cards we could play too. We're not in like a terrible way. Trophy count? I think we're at 9. Oh, Jadar plays well with Yogg. I'm into it. You think pack 3 is going to round us out? Maybe. I wanted that Usher too, but I can't pass Scrubland. Get the nice Scrubland wheel. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to play some of these other cards. So where would this put me at playables-wise? 8 or 16? So I need, if I'm going to play all of these cards, then I would only need 7 playables in pack 3, which is pretty doable. Kind of dig Unearth here. Use Unearth 3 by Lurrus. Nice little bit of black-white, exactly, draw aim. Strip Mine, Inquisition. Maybe Lauren. Too bad Lurrus can't rebuy Strip Mine, I'm going to take the discard spell. And then I think I'm going to wheel that Sanctum. So Bitter Blossom and Hymn to Turok are both great here. I mean, hell, the Dame's great here. I'm going to take the Crocus anyway. Crocus is fucked up. We have some legends worth saving from removal. And then it also just, you know, bricks some opponents. And then we're going to wheel one of these good black cards. And that'll be awesome. There's a few cards that I like here. Winds and Shieldred. Maybe try to wheel Vindicate. I mean, we wheeled the Scrubland. I think there's a solid chance we get it back. Maybe I want Bitter Triumph, actually. Maybe that's the card. I haven't overloaded to wins in a while. And Children's is good. Don't hate another removal spell here for sure. Sometimes Shadow Spear really performs. We have a little bit of life gain here already with the Batter Skull and the Shielded. Well, the Shadow Spear is a backup equipment for Stoneforge. Is that something? Sold myself. Are we just grabbing a bat? Maybe Grave Titan's D's. I like these disruptive threats, though. Godless Shrine versus Blade Splicer. Mishra's Research Desk plays well with Luris, huh? Blade Splicer's 2 bodies for Yogg and for the Adversary Pump. Do you want a Cauldron Complete for the Stoneforge? Selfless Spirit's kind of cute with Luris, huh? Oh, Mother Rune's nice. Yeah, I was worried about our lack of early plays. Mother Rune's is a good one here. They can, like, protect the Stoneforge so we get the Call to Complete down, that sort of thing. We could just splash the Celestial Colonnade. It doesn't come as play tap land, though. Lauren's a good card. I'm going to grab the Sanctum, though. Nice to have some quality mana. Chromatic Star is another chance at a cantrip for Luris. I'm just going to take Bitter Blossom here. A little too perfect in this deck. Bane's with the Legends with the 72-month sub. Bane says, good fun, have luck. Hell yeah. All that. Yeah, got the Kappa Pride sub badge. You love to see it. Let's see, we're gonna have 2 cuts here. Nice. We're gonna have 3 cuts here. I think we need to keep an absent. We just don't have that much removal. Maybe Relic Warder's a sideboard card. Maybe this is a 16-land deck. Lighter Curve kind of stops at 4. Skull Clamp and a Mox. Skull Clamp and a Mox would have helped a lot, for sure. But Yogg's kind of Skull Clamp light. Maybe I needed that equipment to have a little bit of draw in here. Oh, she put up. Hey, Spawn of Hester. I think it's 75 months. That's a lot of months. Cutting equipment? How dare you? Maybe Shadow Spear. I've dug it a lot, but if we have Batter Skull and Luris, maybe I don't need the life gain. And Intrepid, maybe there's just like enough of it here. Kind of cute on a Bitter Blossom token, huh? Oh, we can always board it in. Oh, no. Fair enough. Well, I am glad that Daybreak is fixing it. Fixing the situation. Having another draw spell in this deck might be really important, even if it's, like, not an ideal one, right? It's no Skull Clamp. It's no Yogg, but might help keep me from flooding out. Hankey's a turn 1 play, but not a mull, I don't think. How are the cubes going? First one of the day. We got delayed for a bit because there was some downtime. Yeah, Duress would be nice, but I think I'm just supposed to slam Bitter Blossom. Hand's a little short on black mana, hum. Might hurt me from double spelling. Okay, cool. Interesting. Maybe Maybe I needed to bat that kitten, but then like Solitude just eats the bat at a certain point. I'm worried about the kitten blinking to Fairy. Pretty real concern. Bringing the Frantic Search is interesting. That'll be a nice like free spell post cat. Real annoying hand, right, for the bat, because I only get to take one of them. Would have been better with a turn 1 duress. Oh, yeah. Just clear the Teferi. I have a bunch of tokens by now. They're being really protective of that cat, huh? We have Crocus to protect Shieldred here. Could end up being relevant. Hull Breacher, okay. We both have our anti-draw spells down. They're going to generate treasure, but also lose life from Shieldred. Maybe I was supposed to Crocus the Lauren, so I don't get to untap and activate. But then I don't have protection for the Shieldred, right? Yeah, Hull Breacher and Lauren is nasty. Five mana. 0 mana. Cat's a bad sign. Well, we got some board pressure going. They let that Teferi die a little easy for my liking. I mean, I guess they didn't want to trade off, but this Blade Splicer is pretty bad when we just bounced the Lauren. Possibly shouldn't have even played it. Sure. Yeah, they can't bounce. They can't clone Shieldred, because then we just kill it with Crocus, right? The Shadow Spirit just gets eaten by Lauren. That's why I'm not jamming it. The Trample on Shieldred might be real sexy, though. Trample Death Touch. They get a little bit lower here. I'm aware, PD. Holy shit. I don't like comments like that, for the record. If I was gonna like think that I'm gonna draw cards from the Gix, I would rather find out when my opponent gets Hull Breacher Treasure than from someone in chat telling me. We have a soft rule against no backseating. Interesting, FPS. Thanks for sharing. This Caracas was insane there, huh? Like, that bird would have stone won this game. And instead, I think we just have lethal next turn. Oh, this turn I could have Shadow Spirit, huh? Because Lauren's in play. And we can't bounce Lauren, because now we need to be able to bounce Athari. Nice, so they get the Fizzle there, or Stifle, rather. I have to re-equip Shadow Spear. I can reset the Shieldred. I can bounce it back to my hand and then replay it. Yeah, I think I like that. Because the Mother Runes doesn't really let it smack in either. They have a bunch of blockers. Oh no. No! I hate it! At least that Blade Splicer's an image on their side. Oh, but they can blink Lauren and blow up my Shadow Spear, and the Shadow Spear never even got to do anything! Kinda like playing the Selfless Spirit out here. They get to play Athari, but we can block and then give the Spirit pro white or whatever. Yeah, I think it increases our clock. Yes, Lorenz is doing too much, Do 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 do. How do I sneak in 1 point of damage, Gix would have been insane this game without that Hull Breacher. They've drawn 9 more cards than me. Feels like a lot. How's Jadar? Jadar's good with Yogg, which we haven't drawn yet this game. But that's the idea behind it this game, or in this deck. What a grind. Yeah, they are at 4 life. Flashing back Frantic Surge, doing some digging. If they'd uptick Jace there, I think I would have activated the Mother of Runes to protect whatever creature. They really just need to, like, kill them somehow. Frantic Surge just looted away Counterspell. 6 mana. Time Spiral. That's pretty bad for me, huh? And Hull Breacher and everything. Yeah, deal. Probably bad Vindicate, Any spell that they could play would give them a Kitten Blink. So it's like actually kind of fortunate that they had to burn an actual counterspell. Because they had like their Once Upon a Time or something, they could counter it with value. Please just die to my flyers. Please just die to my flyers. I'm gonna vote for return over here. At least it's a May, so we're not giving them 7 more treasure. Oh, they didn't fucking discard. Anyone ever activate Gix? Yeah, I've activated it. I lost to my opponent activating my Gix the other day. Wasn't that addicting? Maybe they were hoping that I would activate Crocus in response to that sale. To get rid of their Lauren or Jace or something. Nope. Alright, they're at 1. All the mana in the world. Yeah. And then, of course, you wait until the beginning of combat before you Crocus that one. Oh, cute. Very cute. So I was actually supposed to wait for it to be declared as an attacker. Fuck. I can't believe I fucked that up. Give them their value 2/2s. Who cares? They're down on the crackback. Recruiter found them a flyer to get in front of my things. I hate it. Blinking Athari, not recruiter. I'll make 2 treasure, why not? They didn't play Malcolm, but Malcolm has Flash. So that makes sense. If we hold on to this, they're just gonna make me discard it with Dax, so I can't really like save up cards for Gix, which would be awesome, right? They only have 6 cards in their library. I could just discard right now. Just get 1 card off the top. 1 card a turn might be real. That loot with Jace put him low. They dropped a 3. Gross. Oh, maybe I wanted that Teferi to resolve, huh? So they would draw a card here. I did name Pro White. I feel like they need another spell here. Oh, the Jace can down tag. Gross. Well, there goes the decking plan, huh? I can concede. What an obnoxiously close game, huh? Yeah, I guess I want even more flyers. The game felt like it was in the bin for a while. Jadar would be sick with Yawgmoth, but it just like never actually connected. I think it's still good to turn 2 against their board. I'm gonna leave it in. Kind of like Lion Sash. Hull Breacher did solo in their game, but, I mean, they built around the card, right? And we don't have a ton of removal for it. Game was close until it wasn't? You mean the literal last turn of the game? It's the previous, like, 7? Yeah. I don't think I can keep a hand of 4 planes as good as Lyris and Spirit are together. Oh, that looks better to me. So much better. That's gonna be some real nice pressure, Real nice. They have like Teferi that can bounce it, which we haven't seen in their hand yet. Want to get it down before Tidebender can stifle me. Yeah, turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic is like definitely something that white-black as a color combination wants to be doing, right? Absolutely. Let's make a Thari cost 5 or 7. That sounds awesome. It's sort of bricked by Karakas, but now we just like don't have to worry about it for an even longer time. Fair enough. Would love to be attacking their face here, but pretty nice to get the Teferi off the board. You play the adversary here, it gets Tideboundered. And I don't want to just have like Deep Cavern Bat be my whole turn. So I'm gonna run the Yawgmoth out. And I think that'll make their life awkward, because then they'll have to like leave 3 mana up for the whole game, basically. Unless they drew Mana Leak. Annoying. Daggerhawk, if you're boarding in Lion Sash to eat Echo and reshuffle targets, then you're basically like boarding to lose. You're like, once the opponent already has Hull Breacher and then drawing through the deck over and over again. If this Lion Sash happens to be one of the first cards that I've drawn, then ho ho ho, kind of impact their plan. We would like to win before they like start connecting those things, right? Well, that's a bit more targeted. That might be a solid reason for the Lion Sash. Don't know what I would cut, though. Maybe Batterskull, just to have Call to complete. Batterskull lines up awkwardly against that Lauren, They're just bouncing a token. Oh, and then they're going to Fizzle Ophiomancer? Sure. No. This fucking thing. I've played this card so many times and resolved it successfully. It's a pretty bummer to fuck it up here. I misclicked a Chandelier earlier too. Always unpleasant. Yeah, we're in that stage you can't click done. You have to like click on your mana or whatever. Well, there goes lethal, Opponent just like, yeah. Very frustrating, Obvious misclick for the potential loss here. It does still work if you tap the mana and you just like can't click done. Cool. Well, at least it didn't punish me, Yeah, I guess we boarded in Steel Seraph despite their Lauren. Well, I think Lauren's just going to be obnoxious against me. Line Sash also a Lauren target. I think the Reclamation's a good reason to have it in, though. And it's another equipment, unless you're swapping out Batterskull for keeping the equipment count the same. And this is something I can rebuy with Luris if they do blow it up. I kind of like Hollowblade. I feel like you can attack into their stuff pretty nice. But again, I don't know what I would cut. Jadar, It is not Helix. Most of what they want to blink with Cat is not creatures. It's a bunch of Planeswalkers and stuff. Going back to, like, playing towards losing, right? Like, once they've assembled all their best cards, we kind of need our cards to do a bit better than that, right? We want to kill them before they assemble Solitude plus Cat or whatever. Like that last game. Like, we have a pretty good example of, like, what the matchup looks like when we lose and what it looks like when we win. And we would like to steer the game towards what it looks like when we win. Fuck. I guess we're going to 5. Not bad 5, though. I'm not sure about Luris versus Sash. This fucking deck, I don't think we can afford to let them have it, right? And just steal our... Well, if they steal the equipment, it doesn't matter. We still have the 5/5. Yeah, interesting choice there on that Inquisition. It's not really a just Alligator, because you would need to hit the third land for Luris, resolve it, then resolve the Stoneforge Mystic, and then the Stoneforge Mystic has Summoning Sickness. So you're basically, at that point, by the time you're actually activating the Stoneforge Mystic, the opponent's like casting their top end, they've drawn through so many cards and stuff. You're just giving them like 3 turns, right? It's like triple time walk. It's not a just, like you said it, easily, simply replay it with this Luris that you don't have the third mana for. After it all resolves several turns later. I was like, it is a consideration that you could rebuy Stoneforge with Luris, but the just is the part of the issue I have with your comment. It's a very real cost, not something to be dismissive of. Fair enough. At least we don't have authority to worry about. I mean, we had Caracas, but still not bad to not have to deal with that one. Steel Seraph's a pretty big weakness with them having Dak in hand. Love this Mother of Runes. Kind of hate running it out Intrepid Adversary without kicking it, but I think that's the play here. Maybe we can even rebuy it with Lurrus later. Hull Breacher plus Dak is scary because they can target me with the Dak. Nuke my hand while generating treasure. It's weird, but I kind of like serving both. And then if they flash in Hull Breacher, we get the Stoneforge Pro Blue. And then I can trade the Intrepid with Recruiter if they want. And then we rebuy the Recruiter next turn with Lurrus. Maybe that's good. I wonder if Steel Seraph is better than Lurrus with the Mother of Runes to protect it from Dax theft. It just like opens up a way for us to lose, right? If we have to use the Mother of Runes doing something else. But 6 at turn flying is pretty real. That's pretty real. I don't know. I don't know which is better. Lurrus is certainly more intuitive. I know, Townick, and that's what I was discussing. Why do you think it took such a long time to come? Oh, shit, what up? Hey, the Finks thinks the Sod thinks the 16 months. Their own Steel Seraph, huh? Now we have a real decision, huh? Stoneforge versus Adversary. If you get scared of the double block White Seal, you always use Karakas to rebuy your thing. I like leading the Stoneforge first instead of the Intrepid, because that'll spread out multiple bonds for me. Oh, I guess we just gave them a critter with Dancom. A critter that very specifically hurts my Lurrus. Well, alright. I seem to have chosen poorly. Well, it's probably going to cost the game. Now we get to watch our Lion's Ash grow and grow. Can't even crack this sign clearing. Rip? Yeah, rip indeed. Pretty terrible play on my part. The Dak downtick just hadn't been relevant for so long. I was concerned about that when I brought it in, too. I think if I just rebuy the Adversary there, I'm, like, pretty ahead, but oh well. Rebuying all their stuff. Yep. Very frustrating match here. Only gets an equipped cauldron. We don't really have much for it. Oh, they have fast effects. Yeah, giving them a graveyard hate card specifically, absolutely disastrous. I have a lot of damage. Stoneforge Mystic failed to find being so much better this game. Literally everything but what I did. And of course we're gonna bounce the Jason there in a turn. Which of my cards is more obnoxious here? Is a real question. I could clear the deck, but I don't think I win that game. Fuck. I guess I don't have the second black source anyway. Probably have to chump that cat this turn. It'd be cool to put the call to complete on the Deep Cavern Bat or have it back on defense, but we gotta clear the stack, right? They still have that flashback card. They do not. Why does my hand always get cold on these like super long matches where time is of the essence? I have 6 tier, but I'm hovering on F6 because of Crocus. Kinda wish I had more black sources in play, right? This one's single concealed courtyard. Handful of black cards. Sure. And then, yeah, I think I got a chump. Unpleasant, but necessary. I don't think I can crack that clue. Nice play. Is 10 seconds enough? I shouldn't have F6'd. I should be cracking a clue here. Oh, they timed out. Nice. Cool. Oh, man. That match was painful as shit. I'm gonna go make some tea. And get some water. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little bit of gin in my tea after that match. I think I've earned a little bit of gin in my tea. Gonna be one of those streams. Adrenaline will do that? You think that's what it is? Does adrenaline change your blood flow or something? It feels like it's something like that, because it's like not even that cold in my room. Turn 1 discard spell, turn 2 discard spell. Love it. I think I want to duress that Gideon. So the Inquisition's going to take Umzawa's. Yeah, it's probably a huge part of it. We can snag that Gideon, and they just have a talisman, a winds, and some lands. So we play Blade Splicer, and then we can Gix hit, and then even if they want to wins the Gix, we'll have still drawn a few cards. Oh no. God damn it. Turn 1 Inquisition, turn 2 Duress, turn 3 get got by Mana Tithe. Fair enough. Oh, I can unearth it, though. That's a good one to unearth. I think I don't play the Gix. Maybe I do. Yeah, let's play the Gix out. And then maybe they wins it, but then we kick Intrepid. Would be nicer to draw cards, but... We got Reprieved. Is that even a good Reprieve? And the last card in hand is Wins. So play is for me to play Gix, hit them, and draw cards. And then I guess they want to hit their land, Overload Wins. If I get a white source off this, I'm going to absent the crap out of that talisman. That sounds awesome. Yeah, it would have been like a sick double time walk. But maybe they whiffed, and they just want to win the Gix anyway. Nope, they didn't. I guess we get to tutor up double planes for this Intrepid kick. Could be real juicy. And at least the Gix got to draw a card. Alright, let's see if I can not fuck this up, I'm gonna do it for full. Look at me. Kicking my card correctly. Played my fucking 6/4 lifelink. Imagine if I still had a couple critters here to attack this turn, Would have just been like 6 damage immediately. Oh, the 1/1 would have been good. I mean, the 1/1 would have been attacking, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with overloading there. They're taking it. One time walk, please. Come on, one more turn. One more turn. Nice. Another one where we're not really racing. I think it might just not be the best Shadowblade deck. Even though I like it as a backup Stoneforge Mystic grab. I guess I'm supposed to take Lion Sash as another threat that Stoneforge Mystic can get. We already have 2 things for Stoneforge Mystic. That's like enough, right? I think that's enough. Play like Hollowblade or Spellbinder. Spellbinder doesn't match up well against their Brazen Borrower. Maybe Seraph's better. Nah, Seraph sucks. I wonder if they have an actual sweeper where Hollowblade would look good. I'm gonna give this hand. We have so many ways of rebuying Laris, just need an early play. No turn 1 discard spell, hand unkeepable. I'm just gonna absent that. Oh, cool dress. And I think I want to duress on this next turn. Just in case they've got Gideon in hand again. See if we can get them ramping to nowhere. Containment Priest is the last card. Maybe I cycle this Unearth, I'll do it now. In case they're playing Hull Breacher type stuff. Would have been an embarrassing Mana Tithe, I think I should have played a Silent Clearing into the Sarah, because next turn I could crack Clearing and replay it, while also playing a 3-drop. Would have been good. Yeah, it's a 3-mana Chrome Mox. Just making sure there's not like a Wandering Emperor in their hand. For serving. Yeah, I think it's better to play the correct card, FES, or the better card there. Once you've already cleared the way with your discard. Lose to like the 1 in 28 or whatever. I'm gonna play the Mother Runes. If they overload wins here, it's like not the end of the world, right? We have a lot of follow-up. If they don't play wins, then we get to Gix and draw a lot of cards. And that seems awesome too. I think they just have a land in hand. Portal to Phyrexia? I was super wrong. Well, that's terrifying. If they were a land here, they get to Portal. If I'd known they had Portal in hand, I would have played the Blade Splicer or Ophiomancer. Had some buffer. At least their own Containment Priest stops Portal Recursion. So if we give Gix Pro white and serve in with it as well, then they get to Brazen Bar or bounce and then play and block. So it would have been a lot better for them. If they try to bounce here and then play to block, we get to blow them out with Mother of Runes, right? And we can fizzle the theft, and then they don't get their creature to block. So they certainly played the turn correctly. Anyway, we're going to Vindicate a land here and bring them away from Portal. And then Novice Inspector is a slight add to the buffer. Letting it dead and then replay. Well, you can't replay, right? Oh, and it wasn't cast. Does Paragon cast? I think you're right, it would work. Nice, we have discard spell into Stoneforge. Kind of exactly what white-black is looking to do, fucking Esper Sentinel. Makes that Inquisition look a lot worse, We can still play it. Is this bad? I think I still like it. Just get a little bit of info from my Stoneforge. Like, if they have the swords or whatever, I still want to take it, right? We just had more options for the Inquisition by letting them draw a card there. It was funny, yeah. I wouldn't do that if I, wasn't trying to protect a follow-up play. I actually wonder if Batterskull's better. I don't actually know. Well, they can grow the Esper Sentinel and then draw a card off the Glimmerlands here. Not bad. I feel a lot better about my Batterskull grab. Possible I'm supposed to be running out Jadar here, so I have something for Yawgmoth Sacking. The Damnation in my sideboard is going to be boarded in here. In case anyone was curious about that. I do like Relic Warder against some of their stuff. Other runes would be sweet here. Bad Spellbinder matchup. The curve's too tight. Let's play Hollow Blade over the bat. Or let's play Hollow Blade over the Gix. I dig that. You like the Steel Seraph? Yeah, maybe the Steel Seraph's better than the bat. We're on the play here. Kind of a gross hand. Maybe it should be mauled. I really like having something to do on turn 1, though. I guess we take this Black Lotus. Even though it's not doing that much. This Lotus pedaling out the Luminarch on 1. Still annoying, right? And it is the red source for this Chain Lightning, if they want to save it for that. Oh shit, what up? Hyperhood thinks that's 6 months. Your wife loves the Irish folk music nights, which means you get to stream me on the living room TV. Nice. Yeah, I like those nights too. I'm like tempted to Vindicate that Sentinel, This is like always gonna be drawing them cards for the rest of the game. I don't answer it now. I did bring in that Leonin, right? That'd be a cute answer. The issue with killing the Sentinel is the Luminarch just kills me then. It's not really a good spot to be either way. Entirely too much value. Oh, this Esper Sentinel. Perhaps one of the best cards in Magic against me, like whatever deck I'm playing. We have a solid number of creatures in the deck. Nice to draw some. Now Glimmerlens is going to draw cards. Sarah Paragon with Black Lotus. That's pretty juicy. Maybe that Damnation will bail me out. Ophiumancer would be a solid draw. Not the worst, eh? It's gonna Mana Tithe here, make me use the Caracas. And then if they have a removal spell for the Yogg, they can actually answer it, because the Caracas won't be up. So we're just hoping that's not their last card and they don't rip it. Gotta play my Yogg, right? Gotta play my card. I kinda like moving the Glimmerlens onto the Sarah, and then Luminarch Pump Esper. Still drawing cards. Oh, they're just fine with this, yeah. Maybe we actually eat the token. Only 6 life for me to work with here, so even if I got Ophiumancer rolling, it'd still be rough. Well, that's a lot of cards for Showdown to work with, huh? They can even... Well, I guess Adeline's not amazing. We do have Caracas. Yeah, it looks like this Yogg's gonna be too little too late, huh? Real rough spot here. Opponent with just like infinite cards. I might literally be dead just to like Showdown triggers. Oh, that's not the one I would have targeted. Again, I don't think it matters, but probably Leonite. What kind of question is that? If you're right, you will literally be answered on their turn, right? I'm still gonna make them do this shit. Oh wow, extremely dead. Yeah, people miss stuff all the time. There's no reason not to make someone do something. And if they see it, then your question will be very answered.